Hi everybody. Welcome back to Love 24 Hours here. And we're gonna jump. I don't really have much today. So we can jump straight into the shout outs. Let me see here who we're gonna show some love to. And like I always say, I'm grateful and I appreciate you guys. So let's see. First shout out goes to Queen Nefertiti Iona. Hopefully I said that right. I appreciate you. Thank you. Next shout out goes to Late Bloomer Trap Baby Waves Entertainment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I said it like that, cause I'm reading and thinking at the same time. Uh, I don't know if that maybe that's my ADHD kicking in. I don't know. But anyway, sorry about that. Sorry about that. The long ones always get me. Okay, so next we have Gail Forces. Gail, thank you. Like, you've been commenting all over the place, and I see you, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love the great vibes. Thank you. And now look, now I said this before. If I butcher your YouTube name, I apologize. It's nothing I can really say. I'm sorry. You can correct me in the comments and spell out like the pronunciation. Is it pronunciation or enunciation? Whatever. Okay, y'all get what I'm saying though. But I have Yashame. I think that's that. And I love your profile picture, by the way. It's very empowering for some reason. Like, I love the vibes. Like, I really like your profile picture. It really stuck out to me. Oh, and your comment was funny. I love it. Oh, my bad. So it was Yoshima the Scribe. Oh, I like that. Okay, are you a mentor or something? Are you a guru or something? I like that because the picture and the name, like, is giving me guru vibes. You know what I mean? Okay. On to the next one. We got Mega Mafia. Thank you. Blessings to you as well. Blessings and abundance to you as well. I appreciate you for real, for real. And we also have Lamar Lee. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything. Your comment was funny too. I appreciate it. Thank you. And then we have, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hold on. We have Marichelle Citarello. That's what it looks like to me. I'm sorry. But yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for showing love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's see. Listen, okay, so this is a shout out from yesterday when I listen, forgot your name, and I comment, let you know. And I know I apologized then, but I'm apologize one more time. I took a screenshot this time of your new comment so I could try to get, well, I don't know if I'm gonna get the name right, but at least I can get the whole name this time. So it's Aziza the One. I appreciate you, sis. Love you. Love you. Well, I'm assuming you a sis. I don't want to do like everybody else was and just assume. But I appreciate you. Thank you. It just Aziza sounds, you know. But yeah, thank you. Oh, and you know your name is the same spelled backwards too. I like that. I love, well, it's a word for that, but I can't remember what it is. But I like words that are like the same spelled backwards. I don't know why. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Cool beans. Okay. Then we have Quentin Franklin. I see you. Also, you have multiple comments. I love the vibes. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You've been dropping a little knowledge here too yourself. I appreciate it. And then I think that was it. Did I have one more? I think I had one more though. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Aha, here we go. And then we had Leanne Fox. Word. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, so that's it for today as far as the shout outs go. And then yeah, and so let's get straight to the video, shall we?
You know, Colorado is weird. Yesterday it was 85 degrees, and then it snowed last night, and then now we're back up to 50 degrees. There was snow. Where did snow go? Anyways, this is going to be a real short message to you guys today. Let's talk. If you take Nikola Tesla's birthday and you do his life path number, you will find that he was a life path 3. Now, if you take the day he passed away and you add all of those numbers up, his death path would have been a 6. Now, 3 plus 6 is 9. It is rumored that Nikola Tesla said, to some degree, or at least understood, that by using the numbers 3, 6, and 9, you have the key to the universe. Now, what is a vortex? What does our universe look like, right? Our universe looks like a 9. It's a swirl, or a 6. So, it also kind of reminds me of the yin and yang sign. And if you look at the flower of life, there are integrals and multiples of 3, 6s, and 9s. And the flower of life is in everything in the universe. Tesla was known to be neurotic. He would only go to hotels that had a specific number on the door. He would walk around the building 3 times. They say he was OCD. I think he inherently, his higher self, picked a version of life that he could understand in every single way, and people just didn't get that. Whether he was manifesting things in his life, such as visions, I believe, and this is for educational purposes only, in case I'm wrong, TikTok, because I got 2 strikes already. I'm trying to calm down. If you look at the CIA files about him, I believe it states the government believed he was a Venusian. I don't know if this is... I haven't looked at the files in a while, so this could be opinionated, I suppose. But I encourage you to go and look at that information yourself. Either way, Tesla... he knew something that made him different and weird from everybody else, so don't ever feel bad about being weird.
So Nikola Tesla, I really enjoy doing research on him. He really, like, man, listen, he really added to what I would consider like our experience, or the things that, like, the way we look at certain things. He opened a lot of doors. I'll just make it plain and simple. He opened up a lot of doors, and a lot of people, for some reason, they seem to look at him from, like, I don't know, like, from this angle of, like, he was quirky but he made good inventions type of thing. Like, nah, like, I don't think it was nothing like weird or off about him like some people do, and it's not a lot of people, but for the most part, people do have respect, but they still talk about him as if some of the things or some of the experiences he had were fantasy, and I beg to differ. I was like, and I think that's one of the main issues that we have, is that people are quick or more acceptable of the material, like, I can touch it, I can taste it, I can smell it type of things. But it's like, he proved so much, right? He proved so many things, and he had so many different things that he created, and it's like, but the only thing that they really took in account was just the things he came up with physically, and they pretty much like disregard everything else in between that or before that. Like, for example, he said that, well, it said that he kept like this journal, and once he woke up from a dream or something like that, because he said he pretty much could, like, see the invention, right? Or he was pretty much like really inventing, like, in his dreams or in this dream state of mind, right? And then he would watch himself put certain things together, and then in his wake life, he would just do the same thing that he did, and he used that pretty much like a blueprint. And some people are like, it could be rumor, it could be theory, and nah. It's like, how can you accept only one aspect of it just because that's the one thing you could see, and because you couldn't see what he was seeing? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like anything someone like has an experience with, unless someone is there, or unless they can see it with their own 2 eyes, it's like it doesn't matter, or it doesn't exist, or that person is crazy. And I'm like, wow, dude, like, that's a little twisted. But yeah, but I suggest looking him up though. And I may have like tweaked just a tad bit of the details because it's been a while. But for the most part, that's kind of sort of like how it was going as far as Nikola Tesla. But it's not for no reason why that man's like legacy is still alive today though, for real. But yeah, moving on.
When you start taking control of your life and living the life that you want, that you're choosing, and not waiting for somebody to come around and save you and make decisions for you and do it all for you and tell you what to do and how to be and where to be and all this shit, you're going to disappoint a lot of people. People that you hoped you wouldn't, that you hoped might support you, that you hoped might see what you see. But you know what? They're not going to. And that's all right. You can disappoint the world, but the number one person that you should never disappoint is yourself. So think about it. What's it going to be?
Hey guys, wanted to do a quick short on what this solar eclipse is pulling towards you.
Like, messages keep coming to me about the eclipse, and I usually don't keep up with those type of events, but it's been on my mind lately. And like I said in the previous video, like, I've been seeing people talk about it. I've had others talk about it to me directly, and I'm just, at this point, I'm just curious. I'm like, is this a sign that I should pay more attention? So something tells me that it's important though. Like, something tells me that this is not your average like event that's occurring. I don't know though, y'all. I don't know. It's just a little feeling that I'm getting here. I don't know. But so I decided to add this one in there.
So we have the sun, the moon, and the earth kind of merging together, and it's going to be in the zodiac sign Aries. So let's see what is coming towards you this solar eclipse. For some of you, this solar eclipse is going to bring a loving mutual relationship. I also got the World card. Some of you will be traveling or moving up in cycles. You're going to a whole new level with this solar eclipse. Also, the Hermit card. A lot of you need to meditate during the solar eclipse, because I feel like this is going to be the path where you're going to be shown your money and manifestations.
I'm tweaking out. This shirt says Coca-Cola in English, right? So it's a bad photo, but it's the only one I have. You can clearly see that this shirt has Hebrew letters. I bought it in Israel, which is why it's in Hebrew. So on this day, April 14th, 2023, I put it in the washing machine in Hebrew, and it came out in English. Someone please tell me if we just went through a portal, if, like, astrology girls, please help me out. Like, what's going on?
Yo, listen. Listen. I don't know, man. I've been having, like, nothing has ever been, like, that obvious how it was for her. But, like, my deja vus have been different. Well, deja vu or premonitions, because I have premonitions. But they've been different, and certain details have also been different. And I'm like, am I just, because it's like now I'm starting to be more aware of it. I'm starting to notice a little bit more. So I'm like, is it because I'm noticing, and at this point I'm just like looking everywhere for it? Honestly, usually when I notice though, I ain't thinking about it. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm just creating this. Like, you know how you just, sometimes you be reaching, you create things in your head. But man, it's some details. Like, I was watching I think I was watching something on YouTube, and I swore it was like two objects between these two people, right? And like one was for that person and one was for the other person. And I started doing something, and then when I looked back, it was just one in the middle. And I'm like, bruh, ain't no way. I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. This just changed in front of me. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, we're going to do a super quick entity and attachment removal and clearance. This is for anyone who's been under any sort of psychic attack, but also anyone who's going through ascension. It's really important to understand that not all attachments and entities come from psychic attack. Most of them come from within your soul. The more light that hits you, the more of your soul's light that comes out. It shines a light on all of the darkness, all of the attachments, the parasitical implants, all the shit from our past lives that we've amassed over the last however many thousand years. It shines a light on it so that it can be cleared. It's nothing to worry about. It's just really important that we scoop that shit off to let yet more light in. With that being said, close your eyes. When I say amen, say thank you, amen, or aho. It just means that you give my team permission to do the work. I call upon my highest, most loving angels, guides, and divine light beings to protect us on all levels throughout this process. I call upon my highest, most loving angels, guides, and divine light beings to please find, remove, and clear as much as possible without looking at the details, any predatory tech, any parasitical implants, any cords or other attachments that I have not mentioned, also any curses, vows, or spells holding these in place. Please remove these in their entirety, including any booby traps. Make sure that we don't get any comeback from removing these. Any entities that put these in place, make sure that they are taken to the highest court of spiritual justice. And remember to remove this, please, all through every single timeline, every fragment of our rainbow self, all incarnations, dimensions, and parallel lives, and every level of our being. In accordance with highest good and divine harmony with the most benevolent outcomes, make this a permanent change. And so it is. Amen, amen, amen. I also ask the highest angels of light to remove any blockages and resistances we have in between us and Mother Earth. So anything in our root systems and lower chakras that are preventing us from fully grounding and connecting with the earth, please remove these now, again, through all incarnations, dimensions, parallel lives, all timelines, and every level of our rainbow being. In accordance with highest good, amen, amen, amen. Thank you. And I ask for any blockages and resistances to be removed from our third eye, pineal gland, and crown chakra that are preventing us from connecting with higher dimensions, with our divine essence. And again, apply this through all incarnations, dimensions, parallel lives, every level of our being and rainbow fragment self, and all timelines in accordance with highest good and divine harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. Amen, amen, amen. And so it is, and so it is. Take a deep breath, blow it out, smile. Get rid of the energy around us, ushka, 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 and you're done. Save this video, come back to it as many times as you want. You can do it as a daily thing at the moment. Ascension's fucking heavy out here. Look after yourselves.
If your imagination can go there, yourself can be there. Brainwash yourself to believe in yourself. Brainwash yourself to love yourself. Brainwash yourself to be able to create the life you want for yourself. Because it's either you brainwash yourself to have the life you want, or somebody else is going to come and brainwash you. Because look around you. Why do you think people spend thousands of money in marketing? Because they want to get into your subconscious mind. They want to get into your mind, into your imagination. Because whoever controls your mind, control your life. Because your mind creates your reality. Your thoughts create your reality. So be the one who brainwash yourself to create and to live the life you want. Be able to be in control, in charge of your mind. So you can control your thoughts. So you can control your ideas. Because if you can control your mind, then you are in charge of your destiny. But if you let somebody else control your mind, then you are the slave of that person. Allow yourself to visualize, to create, to imagine, to see the amazing, powerful things you want for yourself. Because the more you brainwash yourself to believe something about yourself, is going to become true. Look around you. People have been brainwashed you since. They brainwash you to believe that you need a job to make money, that you need to work for somebody else to make money. How many people work for themselves and are making billions? They have brainwashed you to believe that you need a relationship to be happy. How many people are in a relationship, but they feel still lonely and they are unhappy? See, since you were born, people have been brainwashed you since. But what if you can brainwash yourself for success, for happiness, for love, for self-confidence? Brainwash yourself to create and to build the life you want for yourself. And again, if your imagination can go there, you can be there. And also, it's either you brainwash yourself to create the life you want, or somebody else is going to brainwash you. The choice is yours.
Oh man, so this one is probably my favorite out of all of these on this video. This clip is probably my favorite. Like, I've been saying this in but so many words. I've been saying this and trying to explain this message in particular to certain people, and it's so true. Like, it's so true. Like, a lot of people just don't want to admit to themselves or just see that they're being controlled to a certain degree mentally, right? Which leads to it being emotional control and so on and so forth. So I had to add this one in there, because because I find it to be very important. And you may see like different variations of this one too, because some people, I don't know, it's just nice to, for some people it's just nice to have that reminder too, though. Like, even if you are aware of this, like for me, I know I personally tend to be engulfed in so many things. Sometimes I have to stop myself from doing like too much research, because it's like I'm taking in so much information that sometimes you end up not being able to retain as much as you need to. Some stuff you need to actually take in, and you need to let it settle, and you need to sit with it for a little while. So yeah, so I love this, and it really did like remind me, because I really got like lost in my thoughts for a little minute, and so it was nice. So that's why I had this one in there.
So the other day, my wife said that she could hear faintly a woman humming while she put our toddler to bed. And she said I heard it like very clearly. It was someone right near me humming. And then today at work, my buddy and I discovered some trend on the AI filter on TikTok allows you to see ghosts in those rooms. So if you go do the AI filter in that room, supposedly it would show you the person that resides there. So let's go try it out and see what we see. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alrighty. Yep, we're just gonna try some different stuff. Okay, yep, it works. Yeah, it works a little too good. That was, yeah.
I'm sorry. I was trying to not. Ooh, my goodness. When I said that tickled me. Oh my goodness, that tickled me. Like, listen, I don't know how real that is for that man. Well, let me tell you something. I wouldn't dare. You hear me? I would not dare. Some things you just don't need to see. I wouldn't try it. But after seeing that, you can have the house. You can have the house. You most definitely can have it. I'm a visual person, so I'm just playing it back in my head right now. Like, this is funny to me. This tickles me. But his reaction was correct though. I would have took off too. Like, I wouldn't know what to do, especially if I was by myself. Like, I wouldn't know what to do. And another thing is, like, have you ever seen children like play with someone or talk to someone who's not there, right? And I don't think people take that serious enough sometimes, depending on the case. Some people off the bat, they don't think that their baby is having an imaginary friend or none, or it's a figment of their imagination. Some people already know, like, see, we got to figure this out. We got to burn some sage or something. But I think that's what I probably would have tried to do first. So I probably would have tried to burn a little sage or something, or try to, I don't know, because it's like, I don't know, because the thing is, like, I have gifts. I have certain things that I dabble in, but some stuff it's not for me. It's just not for me. And I do have a family member who, like, he's had, what do you call it? Paranormal activity. Like, he's had like certain events happen, not like anything crazy, but what I would consider crazy. But he's had some experience with ghosts, and I believe him. I don't think that, because he's just not that type of person. He gets nothing out of making nothing like that up. So certain people do have experience in that. I don't know if that's the case for this man. But I really did add this in here because I wanted to just have us laugh a little bit, and I think I'm gonna do more so of that. Like, I do want to kind of have things in there that's still close to the topic, but can have us laugh and not be so serious, And so yeah, moving forward. That was funny. Moving forward.
Have you heard of the doctor who healed an entire ward of mentally ill criminals without ever seeing a single patient? Hey guys, I'm Michael, and if you're into things mystical and light, then you have come to the right place. So Dr. Hugh Lin is the psychologist that used the power of the Hawaiian healing method, Ho'oponopono, to heal all of his patients, without ever actually seeing them. So according to reports, instead of seeing the patients in person, Dr. Lin would sit in his office and review their files and repeat the mantras of Ho'oponopono over and over. The root of his method was to take radical responsibility for each of the patients under his care and repeating the phrases, "I'm sorry," "forgive me," "thank you," and "I love you." Within months, patients were healed, taken off medications, and released back into society, and soon the entire psychiatric ward shut down because of lack of patients. According to Dr. Lin, his method works by cleaning subconscious painful memories and releasing them back to the divine to be cleared. He says, and I'm quoting here, "You have two ways to live your life, from memory or from inspiration. Memories are old programs replaying. Inspiration is the divine giving you a message. The only way to hear the divine and receive inspiration is to clean all the memories." So Dr. Lin also teaches that there are other ways to clean subconscious memories, and some of those are like by eating more strawberries, blueberries, and even drinking and using blue solar water. I'll make another video how to do that. But the woman who also taught Dr. Lin his process, her name is Morna, has her own version of a Ho'oponopono prayer with the potential to heal hundreds, if not thousands of people. And it's the prayer that helped get Dr. Lin into the process to begin with. I'll put it in part 2 because it's kind of long. It is incredible.
All right, y'all. So that concludes the video for today. Like, listen, I appreciate you. Like, seriously, I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for listening. And quick side note, like when I do go into like the clips or whatever, like cause I channel a lot, and when I channel, it's mostly on autopilot. Like, it's during conversations, it's on autopilot, like for real, and especially during these videos. So the messages are coming from a special place for sure, besides love, and because none of it is practice, but you probably could tell, like, none of it is scripted or practice or anything like that. So I do appreciate you for taking the message in. If it's meant for you, it's most definitely meant for you. Don't try to force anything. Like, if you're having a real hard time trying to align with a certain particular message, then it may not be for you, may not be ready for it. So just keep that in mind as well. And other than that, like, I really do appreciate y'all. I really appreciate you playing a part in me fulfilling my purpose. Like, I love it. I really do appreciate it. And so yeah, so until the next video, I love you all because I have no reason not to. And thank you for being here. Thank you. Bye bye.